Beneath the thin crust we inhabit lies a world of unimaginable pressure, heat, and darkness. For decades, humanity sought to pierce this veil. But what if, in our hubris, we finally drill deep enough to hear something? Listen back. This is the story of the Kola Superdeep Borehole, a monument to scientific ambition and the source of one of the most chilling urban legends of the modern age. Our journey begins far north, in the desolate landscape of the Kola Peninsula, Russia. Here, in the late 20th century, Soviet scientists embarked on an unprecedented mission to understand the physical composition of our planet's continental crust. They created the Kola Superdeep Borehole, or SG-3, a hole just 9 inches wide, yet intended to be the deepest point man had ever reached into the Earth's body. The objective was purely scientific, to penetrate the continental crust and reach the boundary between the crust and the mantle, the Moho discontinuity, a geological prize that promised to rewrite textbooks. This wasn't just science, it was an extension of the Cold War rivalry. While the US focused on space, the USSR aimed for the center of the Earth, transforming this geological project into a race for subterranean dominance. The drill brought up unexpected treasures. Geologists found ancient water, mineralized and highly saline, and strange rock formations previously thought impossible at those depths. The Earth was surprising them. Year after year, the borehole plunged deeper. Each kilometer was a new record, a monumental effort against increasing heat and pressure, pushing the limits of engineering. By 1989, SG-3 reached 12,262 meters, the deepest point ever drilled. But the temperature was 180 degrees Celsius, far hotter than predicted, twisting equipment and making further drilling nearly impossible. Multiple mechanical failures plagued the team. Drill strings broke, tools were lost, and with the Soviet Union facing collapse, funding dried up. The monumental project was grinding to a halt. It was in the midst of these technical and political setbacks that the truly bizarre, the stuff of legend, is said to have occurred. Something non-geological began to echo from the abyss. The story claims that a specialized microphone dropped deep into the well recorded muffled noises that were not consistent with tectonic activity, drilling sounds, or any natural Earth phenomenon. Imagine the sound, distorted, deep, almost guttural. A sound that shouldn't exist 12 kilometers beneath the surface. It was reportedly sounds of human suffering, amplified and warped by the immense pressure of the Earth. Though fiercely denied by official reports, first-hand dramatized accounts suggest panic gripped the crew. These highly rational scientists were confronted with an impossible, terrifying recording that challenged everything they knew. The story quickly morphed into the infamous well-to-hell legend. The deepest hole ever dug was not a scientific marvel, but a literal window into the underworld. Fueled by evangelical radio broadcasts in the US and the pervasive distrust of Soviet activities, the myth spread globally. The claim? Scientists drilled so deep they breached the gates of hell itself. Scientists countered with rational explanations. The sounds were merely the tectonic groan of superheated rock collapsing, amplified by the borehole. But the chilling myth had taken root, far surpassing the actual scientific discoveries. By the early 1990s, the Kola Superdeep Borehole was defunct. The lack of funding and the technical difficulties, compounded by the eerie folklore, sealed its fate. The site was officially abandoned and the borehole capped with a rusty, heavy metal lid bolted to the ground. It remains the deepest man-made entry point on Earth, a silent testament to its complex history. We may never know what truly caused those sounds, if they were real or merely the echo of human fear. But the Kola Superdeep Borehole stands as a reminder. When we dig too deep, we might just hear the secrets the Earth prefers to keep.